Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Xfinity cars here at Auto Club. We were just here a couple weeks ago in the ARCA cars, so I'm excited for this, but we're car number 22 down here out of 23, and we got some real strong people in here. We got Kerwin, who won the NASCAR championship last year, Caden Honeycutt, who also races in the Pro NASCAR League and also is a truck driver in real life, so that's pretty cool. Like NASCAR Cup driver, so this is going to be a very strong field. I'm going to get schooled in this one probably. So this is going to be quite interesting. I'm just hoping we can do decent, try to finish close to a top 10 if possible, but this is going to be really high strength of field. I really was not expecting this because, like, this is the first race after getting home from work and stuff, like 4 o'clock on a Thursday. Definitely didn't expect these kind of big hitters here, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. I'd rather be in these hard-ass lobbies where I'm a low car number. Try to run the same line we did in ARCA, which was like top and 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4. See if we can run a good time. Fastest I ran was like a low 41.0. Try to stay right up here by this wall. Carry as much speed as we can. Don't hit the wall. I had to let off slightly because I thought I was going to slide out to the wall. And just try to have a good 3 and 4 and not get sideways here. Really dive it down in here. I don't know how hard you should go here. I try to bring it all the way out to the wall without getting sideways. And bring it back down for the front stretch. Second lap's not going to be anything, so I'm just going to try to run like a normal line. What we will for the race. 41.1, okay. That's fine with me, because I wasn't like much faster than that anyways. I ran like a mid to upper 41.0 in practice, so that's fine with me. Probably going to qualify pretty far back, I'd imagine. Because they're going to be in the 40.7s. Jeez, that's crazy. 8s, I've seen a ton of 8s. That's the first time I've seen a 7. But I believe he holds the quickest lap this week for qualifying as well. Honeycutt does. I think with like a 7:30 something, which is nuts. I wonder if he goes bottom at all. But I think the top and 1 and 2 for your qualifying lap is just much faster. Just for that one lap. It's going to kill your tires in the long run. Really didn't run that much slower. 41.257. That's interesting. So that wasn't too bad of a second lap. I'm interested to see what Kerwin can get. I imagine he hasn't done his laps yet. Is he here? Yes, he's here. He hasn't ran any of his laps yet. He ran at 8:66 in practice, only one lap of it. So we'll see how this goes in the race. We're probably going to start pretty deep in the field. So we're going to have to try to work our way up. But these guys are going to be very fast. It's going to be a really tough field. So I'm excited for it. All right, well, we qualified 11th, so that's not too bad. About mid-pack, that's fine with me. We're on the bottom, which I think is all right. I want to run the bottom like we did in ARCA to try to save as much of the tires that we can. Honeycutt got the pole with that 7.66. Kerwin got second with an 8.23. They were both super fast. So it'll be interesting to see who pulls out the win up there. I imagine it's going to be between them two because they just got to save tires. I think it's going to be a good battle up front between a few people probably because they're all super fast up there. But I'm going to try to save my tires the best I can like I did in ARCA and try to move my way up like later in the race. Hopefully we don't have many cautions. That would suck. Because we get 2 sets of tires, I believe. Yeah, with the cautions on. Tires probably will be a decent factor here, I'd imagine. If you get some cautions, you definitely want to come and get your tires. 2 tires might work. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how well that would work out. But it might make you looser, honestly. I'm personally just going to take my 4 tires if I come in and get any during a caution, but because I don't want to risk wrecking the entire field when I don't know how 2 tires is going to react. Usually it's looser from what I remember. I haven't done it in a long time. Especially these cars, they're already loose enough, so they're kind of like the ARCA car in the way, so I'm excited for this race. Qualifying 11's not bad though. If we could finish top 10, I'd be super happy about that. That'd be awesome. Probably going to lose some spots off the start here. Some guys going too hard. But honestly, I'm not the best at the short runs. I'm trying to get better in the longer run. So I'm hoping for a long run in general.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I'm just hoping we can get good restarts. Hopefully there's only 1 in the beginning to start the race off and we can go 35 laps green. Here for the SR. Oh, Oscar. That's funny. Anybody that says that usually ends up in a wreck too, which is the funny part.
Alright, fellas, let's get ready to go.
But hopefully we don't end up in anything. I hope it goes as smooth as our ARCA race did. Obviously, I'm not going to win this race, but we're going to do the damn best we can.
You're going to line up inside.
Second gear would most likely be for the restart, because it seemed like we'll be rolling quick enough for it. Not really first gear. But I believe in the ARCA race I ran, I fell back to like 4th or 5th, and then worked my way back up to 1st. Something like that. I don't remember 100%, but I remember I couldn't talk during it because I was like, I lost my voice. I was like sick from just random thing. Like I got it from work, I guess. It's because I think somebody was sick before that, and then like a week later I got it randomly. But we won here in the ARCA nonetheless, which was fun. I'm just hoping we can survive this, try to learn some things from this race, because there's some really quick guys in here. And we're a very low car number, which is awesome. Good opportunity to gain some iRating if possible.
Hey, man. Ready to rock and roll. Let's do it, Earl.
If we could finish decently, I'd be happy.
Alright, my man. Pace car's off. Be ready.
Yeah, I could not see anybody up there, so I didn't have a very good jump. That's unfortunate. 15 didn't have a very good jump either, though, so that's alright. Hopefully I can get in front of him here through the first corner.
You're clear.
These cars are going to be very loose, so be careful on cold tires. Get a nice push down the backstretch here with the momentum from that top side. But I'm just going to try to roll down here as much as possible like we did in the ARCA race. Really just save tires, try not to get too sideways. Other guys may want to just sit there and go right in the beginning, which is fine. I'll let them by, because I want to just roll the bottom. Like, we know the top's faster from how qualifying is, but it's going to kill your tires in the long run. So you might be able to make some spots up in a short run, up top in 1 and 2 at least. But I don't want to kill my tires at all. I'm really feeling like we're going to get a good long run. At least I'm hoping so. If we can go 35 laps all the way green, that'd be awesome. Because there is a very good group of guys here. So I think we can. I'm just trying to keep in the draft. That guys can get their inside, that's fine.
Go there. 41, 22.
So I wasn't trying to block him down the track by any means.
Clear.
Try to follow him by the 21, hopefully. We ran Daytona last week, so we know how the bump drafting works.
Outside.
So we lost the spot to the 20, got it back from the 21, so not a net gain or loss there. But if you could force people to run outside for multiple laps, it's going to hurt them in the long run. You got to be careful with the throttle controls so it doesn't kick out on you too bad while you're turning, because the rear wheels will want to jolt out if you're too much on throttle and turning too hard. You got to be a little careful about that. Especially mid-corner when you're just picking up the throttle. You don't want to just mash it. But we're doing just fine. Still somewhat a part of this front pack-ish. Might be overdriving the entry to turn 1 a little bit. I'm getting on the brakes some so I don't like just run into the back of the 20 car.
Not bad.
He was running the ARCA race on Monday. I know he was in Gavin and the other like top split for ARCA, Zach Sprouse. Because I remember Gavin and I talking about him, because like I think it's the same name from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, the Cody and Zach. Don't actually think it's him. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because it's the same name, but it'd be awesome. But I know he ran the ARCA race Monday, was in the top split with the Gavins.
41.
And they had a pretty good battle with him for most of the race, I want to say. I think they were like right behind him. Back in, wanted to step out there a little bit, but it's fine. Use the rear wheels up slightly. You don't want to be like completely sliding through these corners though. If you can get it to go out like that, just the slightest bit on exit, it's not that bad. Really save your front tires in that case. You can consistently do that like every corner. But not get loose like that on exit. That's just going to hurt your overall speed down the long straightaways.
41, 28.
Think this guy might try to go inside. No, he doesn't. That's fine. I went in a little deeper there just because I wasn't sure. I wanted to try to get this low side with the 20, try to get by that 11 car on the outside. Which I love that old Dale Earnhardt paint scheme. Looks so good. I wonder if I'm running it way too hard because like I'm up here with these guys and I should not be, I feel like. Like the group ahead of us, I feel like I shouldn't be in this whole group. I'm shocked that 20 car is trying to like draft the top guy up there.
Clear. Good job.
Cause it's like pulling him back ahead. And 1 and 2 is good up top. It's very good up top. It's just gonna hurt your tires if you continuously run it. We're running super tight here in these corners. Everyone's bumper to bumper, nowhere to go. It's freaking 5, 6 o'clock traffic on a Monday afternoon going 200 or 190-ish down these straightaways. Going like 150, 160 in these corners. That 11 car is getting risky up top now, 1 and 2, because he saw that he made that pass. And that's just going to hurt him later on. But we're doing very good. I am happy about this. Try to push this 20 car into ahead of the 11 car, at least get to the inside, hopefully.
42.109.
Because I don't want to make it 3 wide by any means. That'd just be pointless and reckless, I feel like. But if I make it 2 wide here off turn 2, that's fine. Nope, didn't quite have the run. Or kind of have the run. Yeah, I have enough of a run.
Working the top.
Nice.
Still outside.
He's backing off to get back down to the bottom like I did to him earlier. He might actually get a run down the front stretch, honestly. Try to just get down to the bottom, draft with these guys so he doesn't get back to our inside.
42.204. Boy, you're getting them.
Yeah, we're not too far away from the leaders. 11 laps in, I feel like we're doing really well. As I say that, I'm like drifting sideways off 2. That wasn't too bad though. Didn't really hurt our speed too much. I think this 11 car is just gonna fall back in about like 10 laps if it stays green.
Outside.
Or right now. I just think 3 and 4 is not as good down or up there. It'd be fine for the straights, but the corner isn't as good as it is in 1 and 2.
Still outside.
He's really side drafting us hard.
42.11.
He should get back bias here in 1 and 2, I'd imagine. Because it is better in 1 and 2. Oh, all these guys are checking up. I don't know what that was about. But we got by the 5 and the 12 there. Thank you for the bump.
Inside. You're clear. Look at the bottom.
Okay, he's going to get back to our inside.
Inside. Still there.
Try to run this second lane, pinch down the bottom lane, get that momentum. That was a damn good lap for us. Let's go.
42.1.
We're up to 8th? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Like, these guys are taking such a wider arc in, probably using a lot less wheel than I am. So that kind of scares me for the long run. But I'm very happy with how I'm doing. 5 car still right behind me, so he didn't fall back anymore. The 20 car didn't get by him. Little bit of brake usage into the corners. 5 car scared me up a little bit there. I thought he was going to get into my rear end, so I gassed it up a little bit and started moving up the track.
Still there. 42.391. Still there. Clear if you need it.
The 11 car is still out there. I thought he fell off from the like thing that happened up there, but I think he got by all of it, honestly. Because I think he was on the outside when everything started happening with the 5 and the 12 and stuff, and when I got by them, I think he was just on the outside and passed them all. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit in 3 and 4. I'm either like not keeping it low enough or rolling enough speed in there, because I'm just like losing it through the center to exit.
42.467.
Trying to take that wide arc in like they are. Using a little bit less brake. Loose on exit there because I didn't know if I was going to come out next to that 11 car, but we didn't. But the 11 car is falling back slowly now. He has a run. He might jump to that inside, but maybe not.
Outside. 42.535. Still out there. Keep hanging in there, my man. I got 20 laps to go. Clear, clear.
Yeah, the 11 car is like married to that outside lane now. Like he has dug his grave and he's sticking there. I think he's probably too tight to run the bottom at this point, honestly. Like it may not work out well for him if he tried to run the bottom.
Still outside.
I think I got him throttled a little bit too early there. Got by the 11. I'll leave him that outside lane because I don't want him to cross back down and get inside of us by any means.
Outside quarter. Quarter outside. Clear, clear.
But we're doing very, very well. This is a lot better than I expected on how this race to go. Like for me personally, I thought I'd be running a lot further back in the pack. But so far we're doing amazing. Not that far off the leaders up here. My tires may be more worn out, so I may fall back because I'm not as good at saving tires as a lot of these guys. But I'm doing a lot better than I expected, so I've impressed myself at least, so I'm happy about that. Might have waited a little too long there to get on throttle. You can see how, like, almost how straight the wheel is coming off the corner. It's just like kind of sliding up off the corner there. He's gonna dive it to our inside, it looks like.
Clear, clear.
I'm gonna try to run the second lane
Inside.
so we can get a little bit better run off and maybe pinch him down. No, he had a great run down there.
Still there. Still inside. 42.78.
Try to drop back behind him.
Still inside. Clear low if you need it.
So we're still 9th. That's still really good. I'm happy with the top 10. Like, we've gone from 11th up to 8th. And that's like where we sat the entire race. Yeah, I'm either carrying too much speed into 3, so like I have to wait on throttle for it to rotate, or I get on the throttle too early and I just push up. I think it's a mixture of both.
885.
I thought the guy behind me was diving it in. That scared me for a second because I saw him coming really fast on the entry. That sounded really wrong, but it's okay. That's honestly funny. Who's out front? Kerwin's out front. Okay, so he got by Honeycutt at some point early on because I haven't seen them battle in a while. Since like pretty much the beginning.
42.795.
Start backing up our entry more. I'm interested to see when those top guys are going to run the top in 1 and 2. Can maybe save your tire enough to be able to go out there and actually gain time. But to when you're not worried about burning off the rest of your tire. Because that 8 car has been out there a little bit now. I feel like it's way too early. Maybe like the last 5 to 7 laps-ish. Something like that.
42.854.
Feel like I got down to the bottom a little early there. That guy has a run on the outside. I didn't want to get pinched him up into the wall or anything.
Still outside.
So our angle for 3 is going to be quite bad. You can't take it all the way up to the wall. I got sideways as well. Jesus, I like half burped when I was talking. I couldn't take it out up to the wall as well.
Clear. 42.983. Outside.
That guy behind me was sending it in the corner. That was the same guy that I was like was going to my inside that I was scared about.
Clear.
6 cars trying to make moves to the outside. I am sideways off the corner, so that's going to lose me a spot down the backstretch for sure.
Clear.
That guy behind me was sending it in the 3. Jeez. I don't know if he was trying to run the high side or not, but I was not. All right, we're falling off now, which I kind of expected at some point, so I'm still okay with what we're doing. Like, we have a 1.5 second lead over 13, so that pack back there is kind of falling off to us. So I'm hoping we can just stick up here as best as we can. They're battling up there for the lead. Side by side, first and second lane. Oh yeah, I'm getting too much on it in 1 and 2 there. Started getting sideways once again. So the rear tires are starting to hate me in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is tough though. Like that second lane, like it just feels so tight. They're still running side by side up there. We just got to not knock down the fence off of 4 and I'll be happy. We should finish top 12. I feel like keeping this draft as much as we can. Guy behind me, probably about the same speed as me, it seems. Oh, he goes way wide out there. That might be Honeycutt running that outside lane now, trying to get the lead, which I think he did. They're off of 2 with that momentum. So it looks like 10 to 11 laps to go is when he's starting to hit that outside, or just to try to get the pass done, potentially. Oh, maybe he didn't get that pass done. Oh, I think he did, actually. Either that or, oh, as I said, I didn't want to knock down the fence. Go by.
Inside, inside.
I got way too tight there.
Still inside. Stay with him.
That was really bad by me. Just got on the throttle way too much.
It'll be 10 laps to go this time.
10 laps left. I think he ran that outside to get the momentum for 3 and 4 there, it looks like, and he got the lead from that. Oh no, Kerwin's still in the lead. I don't know who's what car, honestly. I'm gonna try to go back to the inside of this guy.
Still there. Door outside.
Really pinching down, running that second lane. Could not get on throttle very much. Think I'm side drafting them enough to where it slowed them up.
Outside, outside. Still outside. 43.2.
Yeah, I was side drafting the hell out of him there.
Still outside.
Oh, I didn't get much on the brakes. Didn't get it rotated enough. Yeah, I think I'm killing my right front now.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
The side draft is ridiculous in these cars. Got too early on the gas again. It's gonna push up, but we're all right. Ooh, he almost got in the wall. It looked like he was bobbling a little bit on exit. So we still have a 1.5 second gap back to those guys. So as long as I don't lose the draft to this guy, I think we should be fine. Like, we were just battling for a lap and a half or something, or a whole lap, and we didn't lose anything to them. But we'll see if we can get back by Bruno here in the closing laps. Seems like you still want to be bottom 3 and 4 regardless. 1 and 2, you can move up and gain some speed. That's probably if you saved your tires. Bruno got a little loose there. It's going to block the bottom. I'm going to try to make a pass on the high side.
43.114. Still inside. Still inside.
Oh, he went super deep into the corner running that bottom.
Still there.
But I think he saved his tires better.
Outside.
Got some more momentum than he did down that straight.
Still outside. Still there.
Just got to get it rotated enough down here.
Still out there.
But he's going to have that momentum. So we're going to have a tough battle here for 11th, it seems. And that'll be the last spot we could possibly get, I think, because those guys are pulling away in front of us. We're pulling away from the guys behind us, which is nice.
43.142. Still there.
I missed the bottom a little bit. But I think we're all right. He's going to have a lot of momentum down this backstretch, though. If I could finish where I started in 11th, I'd be really happy. Be very happy with that. Top half, because there's 23, so like 11 and a half is half. But really 11th is what I'm aiming for here. Because we're car 22, so it's half our number at least. William's starting to catch us a little bit while we're battling, because we've just been side by side here.
43.288. 5 laps to go. Nice and smooth. Can't tell yet.
He is pinching the hell out of me off this corner. Got way sideways there, trying to be on throttle and turning.
Your hand.
Yeah, he dives it deeper into these corners than I do right now. It all started when I almost knocked down the wall and I had to completely check up, and that's when he got by us. Other than that, I think I was staying in front of him. All right, William's catching us from behind now.
43.
So we need to not have that happen. Just run a couple solid laps here. But look at the run I get on him. Yeah, he dives it into these corners. That's why I get such a good run on him on the exit. Oh, that's a really good run on the exit. If you're gonna block the bottom, go earlier. Like, make it noticeable that you're trying to break my draft or something, like go to the bottom early. Because I would have taken the top, that would have been fine. He's gonna have the momentum.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Outside.
Oh yeah, Williams catching us. But there's only gonna be 2 laps left here at the line. So hey, this turned into a tire race like I was hoping. I got on throttle a little early, tapped Bruno there. We're good though.
43.49 outside. Still outside. clear outside. Outside. You're outside if you want it.
Yeah, us battling each other this long has really brought William to us. He had the momentum down this back stretch, which is fine. Should finish 11th or 12th though still. Long as we don't do something too stupid here on the last lap.
White flag. 43.417.
Trying to get the car rotated for this final lap here. Get a good run. Did not get a good enough run. He'll give us the outside.
Go there. Clear, clear, clear.
Make him go in a little deeper. Try to get a good run off of 4 here.
Amazing race, guys. Thanks for the respect. Race on
Outside.
Try to get him at the line. Oh, good run. We got 12th. I'll take that. Good run by
Good
Bruno.
race. Good one, Caden.
That was fun. Good race with Bruno there.
All right, okay.
Who got it? Oh, Caden got it. Wow, they
Sorry
barely
about that, dude. Really
side by
nothing
side at the line, it looks like. I'll take 12th though. That's awesome. I wish we would have gotten 11th there. We're so close at the line. That was really
I
close.
don't even want to know how hot my right front was.
Yeah, I need to see how bad my tires were because I definitely killed them a little early. I'm super happy it went full green. That's awesome. I knew with me and car number 22, there was a good group of guys here anyways.
That battle was fun to see in the back.
But let's see what happened here. I got a really good run to the line here. We were on his outside, go like TV2 or something. Oh yeah, what were our tires? 62, 77, 59, 72. So I definitely burnt him off a little bit. Was that somebody that finished ahead of us? Yeah, it was. That was a guy in 8th. So yeah, oh my God, Caden saved his tires so well. It's 69 on the right front, nice. 59 for me. That's why I was not very fast. But we'll go and see their finish here in a minute. But we had a good run there. He wanted to block the bottom, which was fine. I probably would have done the same thing. He gave us the outside lane. So I back off early, let him overshoot, and try to get the cut down on the exit, which we did. I just didn't get as good of a run as I needed to the line. And William was flying up on us from behind. Like, he 1 or 2 more laps, he would have been right there on us. Tried to side draft a little bit. I didn't get close enough to really side draft that well. Barely at the line, he got us. That was a good race, though. How close were we at the line? Like 300ths or something? That's pretty tight. And what were these two up here? Honeycutt and Kerwin. Oh, they were side by side this entire lap. So this is the final 2 laps here. Or final lap here. Yeah, this is going into the final lap. Honeycutt in the 98. Kerwin in the bottom car. What car number is he? Is he number 2? It looks like 21. Okay. He's number 21. Honeycutt's the 98. Honeycutt runs outside to try to get that momentum. Ran like the 2nd lane up. Or 2nd lane from the top, whatever you want to say. Got the run down the back. Kerwin had a great 1 and 2 as well. They're side by side down the back stretch. That side draft is so strong. They're so steady. Then 3 and 4 runs the 2nd lane from the bottom. They're definitely gonna be side by side here at the line. Oh wow, this is tight. They touch a little bit. He keeps them up in the air. That is so close to the line. Damn, good run. He just had the momentum coming off enough to get that. But other than that, there was a cautionless race, and I'm happy with how we ran. That was a lot of fun. Like, we were about like the same length off of them at the line, so that was a hell of a race. I killed my front right compared to other guys, and my right rear a little bit, so I think I was just a little too sideways. I'd put a little bit too much on the entire car, but that was a fun race. We ran all the way up in 8th and fell all the way back to 12th, so that was a good pace that we set, I would say. It didn't fall too far off of the front guys until, what lap was it? I got way sideways, lost a ton of time on the front stretch. It was probably around this lap, I would say. We were in like 9th, 10th. This is still lap 22, and we're still in this huge group, which is awesome. Like, the leaders are right up there. So from 22, 23 on back is where we fell off. Where was it that... Because I fell off from them. They got by me on the high side, which was fine. They were just a little bit faster than us. Just running that outside lane. Then I got a little bit loose off of this corner, too, off of turn 2. And then we were in front of Bruno, and then where did we lose it? Off of this corner. I had to completely check up because I got on throttle way early. Either that or with the dirty air. Like, I wasn't that far behind him. I had to completely let off because I was going to smack the wall. So it got Bruno around us, and that's when we started battling the rest of this race. So that was a very fun one. We finished 12th, car 22. We should gain some decent iRating here. So let's go see what we end up getting. All right, results in. Strength of field was nearly 4,200. That was a very high strength of field. That's crazy. We gained some safety as well because we got a 0x, which is good because I lost a ton in that 500 race we did. And gained 25 iRating. I will take that. 3350. That is awesome. You can see the top 2, Kerwin and Honeycutt Pro Series license. That's just crazy. They are super fast. Right side by side with each other, too. They just took off from the rest of the field the last few laps, it looks like. And that's what the pro drivers would do. They know how to save their tires and then use them up at the end. And they still had really good wear and tear on them. So we finished 12th. I'm super happy about that. I think we would have had a shot at the top 10 if I wouldn't have gotten too tight there, like about lap 23, 24-ish, and had to lift off the gas because we were pretty quick overall. I actually had a really good best time. Like, you could see the top 2 guys, they took it real easy early on because I had a faster lap than them. It looks like I had the second fastest time of the race. Yeah, I had the second fastest time of the race. That's kind of shocking. But I guess I was just going a little too hard early and used up my tires, and that's probably what happened, honestly. So I'm super happy about that. We had a great race there. Good learning experience on just racing a lot of better guys like that. Having some good side-by-side racing there with Bruno at the end, going back and forth from top to bottom. I got into him a little bit. I did get a little too tight and got on the throttle a little too early in 3 and 4. We did touch, but luckily we didn't wreck. There was like no X's through the whole field until like the back. I don't know what happened there at the last few guys, but we had a great race. Very happy with how that went. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you guys in the next race.